So today's agenda is like how in organization the works get assigned to a cloud engineer, whether he is an AWS or Azure or a DevOps engineer. Okay, the process is one and the same. So usually in organizations, the tickets get assigned by Jira ticketing system. So let me show you how the Jira will look like. If you go to your email ID, let me open up. Uh, yes. Okay, so we get a login like this. So let me show it to you. Yeah. So this is how the Jira dashboard will look like. Okay. Now this is your project name. Okay, that is Azure CIBC. Okay, so the project can be the name can be anything, depending, it can be company name or anything, right? So you can create multiple projects. For example, say I'm going to select this. Okay, so I'm going to name it as, say, AWS DevOps with Terraform automation. Terraform automation project. Okay, so this is the, okay, now see, choose a discrete prefix for your project issue keys. So you can, so all the, so it has taken like this. So ADTA, so ADTA, that is AWS DevOps Terraform automation. Okay, so now when you create a project, so it will be like this, ATDA dashboards. Okay, and every issues will be start with this. So for example, now if I select a story, now there will be a user story. Okay, now they will assign a user story like this. So create a, okay, VPC, create a VPC with cider 10.0.0.0/16. Okay, so this is one user story. Okay, and they are going to assign it. So we can assign it to anyone else. So okay, now this is an issue. So this has been pending. Okay, now let me invite people. Okay, now give me your email ID, both of you. Okay, so I will like to invite a teammate here. Okay, so give me your email ID. Let me take it from here. Uh, Raj dot. What is your email ID? Raj dot. Think,
ಸರ್ ಚಾಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಸರ್.
okay, there is chat box. Okay, so I'm going to invite you here. Nisha, give me your email ID.
I have given, sir.
Where you have given? WhatsApp, huh?
In chat, sir.
Okay, in chat. Okay, and please everyone try to communicate in English language. Okay, here it's okay, but whenever you're in a meeting or any in interview, please communicate in English, otherwise it does not look good. Okay, yeah, so I have invited you. Now you need to accept. Okay, you please accept. So from today it will be going to be very interesting for you guys. So once you accept, right? So I can add you to this, assign you to this ticket. So once you accept, please let me know. See, now Rajshekhar has already accepted and both of you have accepted. Okay. So now I will assign this to Rajshekhar. Okay. Now he will get an email. So he need to finish this task. So once he is a assignee, so in real time also you will get a ticket like this. So create a VPC. So this is called a user story. Okay. So once you start the interview, you should tell that, okay, repeat after me. The day-to-day activities are I work on the user stories in the Jira dashboard and work on them, okay, as assigned to me, and work on the user stories assigned to me. Okay. So and I can assign to Rajshekhar. Now I'll create one more. So this is VPC. So Rajshekhar, he has attended only till user story. So now I'm going to create a user story for Nisha. So create a S3 bucket in northern NV region with to host a static website. Okay, and I will give more information. The domain name is, say, ATDA dash app.com. So you need to create like this. So I'll create. Okay, so I'll assign it. I will name it. I will give it to Nisha. Okay. Now these are the, so this is how the management assign the task to the candidates. Okay. So now this is assigned to, now what you do once you log in. Okay. Okay. Now go to your work. Okay. Click on recent. Now click here. Okay. Now we can create a issue. Okay. Or create a subtask out of this. So I can create a subtask. So what is a subtask? So create a subnets. Okay. Create subnets, and so in such a way, like or else I will say create 4 subnets. Okay, out of which 2 are public and 2 are private. So these are the subtask. See, subtask will be coming like, so this is a backlog. So what you have to do once Nisha receives this, okay, she needs to accept and make it in progress. Okay, she need to make it in progress once she has started. Okay, is it clear, guys? Now, so now once you make it progress, so you need to start working on the task. So once you are done with the task, so you need to mention here, I have done with the task, and then you need to select as done. Okay, so can you do that now? So again I will change back to backlog. Okay, what is happening? Okay, now you do it, Rajshekar. So I'm giving you 2 minutes time. So you just create. You know how to create a VPC, right? So you just write the steps, like what all you did in 2 to 3 lines. Write the step. And Nisha, you also you create. Go to your task. Open the link which you have received in the email and do it. Any doubts? Let me know. Rajshekar, are you doing? Let me know if you are facing any issues. It will be there in your email ID.
Sir, open ಮಾಡಿದೆ. It has still been open, sir, in Gmail ID, but I don't know where to put that. Thanks, sir.
Can you share your screen?
Sir, 1 second, sir. 1 second.
Nisha, you got?
No, sir. Even I'm trying to log in.
I log in, sir. It is showing that.
Did you accept? Open your email. Any one of you? I will tell you how to accept. Have you got email notification or not?
Sir, I got even notification. Even second one also I got that Mithun assigned that ADT a short form to you.
Yes. So open that.
In that it is showing wave issue or assigned, unsigned. It is showing, sir.
Can you share your screen? I will guide you.
Okay, sir. 2 minutes, sir.
Or else what you can do, the short form is you have to open like this. Let me put it in the WhatsApp chat. You can try to open this URL. Or else if you can show me your email ID, any one of you, I will tell. Hello.
Sir, hello.
Yeah, I can see your screen. You need to click on the team. You have to
Yes, sir.
skip.
Click it, sir. So in that I'm getting like this, sir.
Go back to the previous email. Yes. Click on join the team.
Sir, I click it, sir. So here it is showing like this, sir.
Yeah. So continue as Rajshekhar. Click on that. Yes. You can skip this question. Not required.
Okay, sir.
Skip everything. Yeah. So this is how you have to. So in organization also, when you join the company,
Yes, sir.
okay, you skip. This is also not required. Skip it.
Okay, sir.
Directly go to the issue.
This is
Yeah.
my issue. AWS DevOps Terraform.
Yes. So you click on that. Click and select done.
Done.
Yes. See, you should be very careful. You should see all the options. Simply,
Okay, sir.
if you keep stucking, what to do, then it will be very difficult to survive in IT industry. You need to
Okay.
see carefully. You need to observe everything. What is there? What I have to do? Okay. Now go to your work. Now click on your work. Next to before projects. Yes. Now assign to me. Yeah. You'll get the issues. Yes. Now what you have to do? Click there. Yes. Now what I told. Now once you got. Now on the right hand side, what you see? It is saying backlog, right? So you
Yes,
need
sir.
to. Yeah. You need to switch from backlog to in progress. So every ticket you need to make it in progress and start working. So you have to start working now. You need to put the steps. So this will be an assignment for you. Okay, tomorrow I will see.
Okay, sir.
Okay, what you have to do after the class, you need to
Create this VPC,
create a
the class.
VPC and create 4 subnets, 2 private and 2 public, and you need to mention all the steps
Okay, sir.
in English. Okay,
Sure,
I will
sir.
see
Sure.
this.
Okay, sir.
Based on this, I'll give you marks tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Sure.
And VPC I have already covered. So it is a assignment to you. Okay. By
Okay,
tomorrow
sir.
I want this. Okay. Nisha, you got how to join?
No,
Can you
sir.
see?
Okay. Share your screen. I will tell you.
Shall
Rajshekhar
I,
got it.
shall I stop, sir?
Yeah, you can stop sharing, Rajshekhar.
Okay, sir.
And Nisha, you can start sharing. I will tell you how to join the team. Yes, click on joining the team. Yes. Now you have to tell your name and create a password for your login. Rajshekhar, you also observe. Okay, once again, because it will be very helpful for you in real time, because you will be attending interview as an experienced person. So you should know all these things. So you
Okay,
should
sir.
straight away confident, with great confidence you should say, I have worked on Jira dashboards and all those things. Nisha, you can skip all the questions. You will get 3 questions, you can skip. It is not required.
Sir, but I didn't put any password now, sir. Directly I log in, so that will be an issue.
See, that is because you have already logged in using your email ID, na? So
Okay,
you
okay, sure.
logged in using email ID. That doesn't matter.
But in real time, Jira will be separate like email ID, sir.
Yes. In real time also it will be same thing. It will be tagged to your email ID. Your email ID will be a single sign on for everything.
Okay, okay. Only company email ID, right, sir?
Only company email ID. Whatever company you will be selected,
Okay, sir.
that company. So that company Rajshekhar at infosys.com. So like that it will be there. So using that email ID, they will tell you where and where you have to log in and all those things. Okay. Now you can select my name, Nisha. Okay. Or else you can see there are 2 projects. So you are hired for AWS DevOps project. So you can click select that. So automatically you will see. So you can click select done. Click on done. Yes. Now, so you will see your work. So on the top next to the Jira software, can you see your work? There is a drop down. Yes. So this is your ticket. Got it? So you need to work on this, and tomorrow you need to tell me the steps, and you need to put the steps in the ticket. So same thing in real time, you will get work like this only. There will be no single difference. Only difference will be the company name. That's it. And there will be some other task. Okay, so you need to mention the steps.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
clear?
Yes, sir.
Got it? And if you go to your dashboards, so you will see. So your colleague is Rajshekhar and me, and you will see what are all the other tasks. So all the tasks you can see. So if
Okay,
you would like to contribute, you can contribute. Okay. If you go to the
Sir, the
main,
steps where should I write mention, sir? Here or
yeah, here only on the
sir.
comment section you should mention.
Sir, what to
okay, sir.
write in description, sir?
Or else you can see, or else in the show, in the activity, there are all is there comments, history, and work log. So you can click on work log. Yes. Okay. So you can log work there. Click on log work. So that means the how much time you have spent on the ticket. Okay. So you can mention that also, but it's not, that's not required. So what you can do, you can mention all the things in the comment section.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So you can mention. So step number 1, what you did. Step number 2, what you did. Like in one line you can mention. So that will help you also, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is how in real time they will assign the task for you. Okay.
Okay.
Sir, then what to write in description lines on
Where
there?
what is the where you see the description tab?
There,
This one.
here, sir.
Description I have already given to you. No, the domain name is atda.com.
Okay, okay. It's your, okay, fine, sir. Then
If
attach, oh, that is what is attach, sir.
if there is anything you want to attach as a document,
Or issue things what you are getting. Like.
yeah, for the issue you can attach it. It's not mandatory.
Okay, sir.
Okay, suppose you have prepared one PPT for
Okay,
the
sir.
solution. There is a solution you can attach, or
Okay,
else
sir.
you have created one Word document. You can write all the steps in the Word document and you can attach it.
Okay, sir. Okay, whatever I will attach, sir, that you can able to see, and even Isha can see, or only
Everyone who has access, she can see.
okay, in this team. Okay, in your team.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Nisha, you got it right?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Ah. So this is how we will get. Okay. So now today we'll start with the S3 bucket. Okay, as we are complete in AWS, and once we completed S3 bucket and Route 53, we'll start straight away start with DevOps. Okay, so I will try to finish within this another 2 weeks or within this month maximum. That's it, not more than that. Okay, already so much time I have taken, so that is the reason. Okay, you can stop sharing your screen. Today I will start with the S3 bucket. Fine. Now, what is S3 bucket? So now you can go on. Okay, I will beat you. Okay, so S3 bucket is a abbreviation for simple storage service. What? Simple storage service. Okay, so let me open the whiteboard. Yeah, here. So why they have named it as a bucket? Because our primary task will be we need to upload the objects. Okay, we will just dump the as a objects. Okay, so what are these? These are okay. So whatever we put inside the bucket, they are considered as objects. Okay. Now, unlike the EBS volumes, in EBS volume, what we used to do? We used to create a definite size like 8 GB or 10 GB or 100 GB or whatnot. But here, we don't create the bucket by any size because the size is infinite. Okay, there is no size. Infinite, the size is infinity. Okay, if you go here and click on S3, you will notice that when you click on create a bucket, you will notice that there is no option to mention a size. Okay, so that is one point. And the other thing what you have to consider is whatever the name you give it to the bucket is unique, should be unique throughout the world. For example, let me try to create a bucket by the name Mithun. So it will not allow me to create because that already might have taken. So Mithun is already taken. So let me try with Mithun S. So that is also already taken. So let me say Mithun SS. So let me try that. So now it will create because Mithun SS is there. Because this name should be unique in the entire world throughout the AWS accounts. Now I have created by the name Mithun SS. Now I myself will not be able to create another bucket with the same name. Now just watch. Mithun SS. See, already I have taken. Now I need to add one more S and then it will allow. Okay, so that is not important now. So I'm going to cancel. Okay. So when you create a bucket, you don't specify any size. Now see here Mithun SS. Now there are no objects here. Now how to upload object? Very simple. Just how you upload files here. Now see here. This is a just upload and then click on add files, and we can also upload folders. So if you want to upload the entire D drive, so you can upload. Doesn't matter. So there are 148 files it will upload. So I want to cancel. So that is why this is very much similar as your Google Drive. If you have used Google Drive in your day-to-day life, then that's it. S3 bucket will become easier for you. just like I upload any file, you can see in here there is no file system concepts. Okay, in S3 bucket there is no file system. Everything is stored as a object. You can store anything. You can store video files, your resumes, your photographs, okay, and your Excel sheets, XML sheets, index.html files, CSS files, anything you can store. Okay, and anything you can store, and what will you do? So we will store anything and we'll pay only for the GB. And please remember, every month 5 GB of data, 5 GB of data is free. 5 GB of data free. Just a minute. Huh? Yeah. So now we just saw how to create the buckets using manually. Okay. Now let us try to create a bucket using Terraform. Okay. Now how will you create? So let me open a Visual Studio Editor. Okay. So once you start working on Terraform, right? So you can install this Visual Studio Code. Okay. So this is a very good thing. Okay. So you can open a folder. So
But we are using an Atom now, sir.
you can use Atom also. That is not a matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. So I am going to select this and select folder. Okay. Now there are, so let me create a new folder. I will name it as S3 bucket. S3 dash. Okay. Already S3 is there. Wait a minute. Okay, so let me create a new file. Okay, now I will name it as main.tf. Okay, now all those things you know. So we should always start from the Terraform provider and the backend. Okay, so backend I will tell you later. So we'll do a very simple one today. Okay, so tomorrow I will teach how to configure S3 backend. Okay, now you just Google. So in interview also you should say there are readily available templates, okay, in the from the Terraform IO registry. Okay, now Terraform to create S3 bucket, just type it. Okay, so right now if you go here you can click. Now this is the thing. So resource AWS bucket, my first bucket, okay, and ACL is private. Now copy this and come here, and you should go with the provider, right? AWS, okay, and region is equal to US East 1. That's it. And I'm going to, let me copy once again, copy here and paste. Okay, now this is going to change. Now I can change this. So I will name it as my buck. Okay, so that, or else you can also name it as bucket. Buck means you are referencing this by the bucket. Okay, so now bucket is equal to my TF test bucket. So you can name anything. So my TF Mithun dash bucket in Northern Virginia. So you can mention like this. Okay, and name. So you can tag this. Okay, So you can name it as name. So you can mention the like Mithun. Okay, and environment you can mention as prod. Okay, now this is, now you can use this as also, but you can also mention STACL. See, ACL is nothing but when you're creating a bucket. Now go back here. When you're creating a bucket, ACL means access control list. See, this is ACL is enabled, because if you are disabled, then you need to mention the same thing, because okay, so S3 bucket ACL is, you can also mention ACL. Okay, now this is where it is important. Now ACL is equal to private. Okay, and what other options are there? Okay, ACL is private or public, you can make, right? Is it not? So we are going to make it as a public, as a default. Okay, now this is very important. To which bucket you want to install? So AWS S3 bucket, this one, dot buck. So you need to mention dot buck, because the buck is the bucket you have called inside your Terraform code. Okay, if it was duck, so you can call duck also, that doesn't matter, but you have to call here duck only, that is duck dot id. Sorry, you're getting it, duck dot id, because this id. So in AWS every resource will be created by the some id will be there, so duck dot id. Okay, now save this. Now open your git bash. Now go to the directory. Okay, so cd. Okay, now I'm going to, what I have to run? Terraform initialize this. Okay, some mistake I have done in line number 17. Now go back to the code. Okay, I have done something here, so it's not required. Okay, so what happened? Terraform, so initialize. So it is now initializing the backend. Okay, now successfully. Now once it is initialized, if you come back to here, it will say, it will create a log file here. See, so it has generated some directory. Now come here, you will come to know. So earlier it was empty, now it has created one Terraform hidden file and the log file. So this log file is helpful when you are running any commands. Okay, now once you run in it, now only one log file is there and the file we created, that is there. Now once you run apply, now just watch Terraform. Okay, now let us run plan, not apply. So we can, you can run apply also directly, it doesn't matter, but it is a good practice. If you plan, you will come to know what and all it is going to create in your in your this one. So it is planning to create two resources. So what are those? So it is going to create the bucket, and the bucket name will be mytf Mithun bucket dash nv. Okay, and it is going to create the tags, prod, Mithun name, everything, and the ACL. Okay, now you just see here, same thing, nothing has created. Now let me apply. Okay, now dash dash auto approve. If I run this command, it will not ask for me to type yes, it will directly trigger. So it is now creating the bucket.duck. So whatever I have referenced, so it is completed. Got it? You got the point. Now you observe. Now this is what the TF state. So it maintains the Terraform state. What is your current state now? Now what is your AWS state? Okay, now I made some changes. Okay, let's say I made some changes here, not here in the code. Say I'm going to name it as, say, Maddie. I'm going to just change the tags. Okay, now just wait and watch. So by this state, it will compare what is the expected state and what is the desired state. Okay, and this it will apply the lock. So once you have run the command terraform apply, this file is responsible for you to that you don't apply any other commands. Okay, now you just watch. Now I'm going to, what is this? So I'm going to wait terraform apply dash dash auto approve. Okay, so I'm rather than running, so now it is refreshing the state now. See, now after this, the date, the timestamp will change. Just watch. See here. Not this one, sorry. Okay, it is still creating. Okay, it will take some time. See here, it is still showing environment prod and Mithun. It will take some time. Okay, so let us wait. So until the reason why the log file is created, because until this command is finished, if you should not be able to run any other apply command, because it will disturb, right? Because the terraform is very intelligent. It will check the state of your file by this, and it will apply the terraform lock so that you don't apply anything. Okay, so just wait and watch. Sometimes the API, it takes time to respond. Okay, still it is taking time, so let us wait. Why it is taking time? Let us wait.
So might be I then change the some code. That may be right.
That's what. So it should fail, right? I have made this change, so that changes it should apply. Now it should change to Maddie only. Very, very simple change I have made.
Okay.
But why it is taking time? It should fail. Either it should fail or it should apply. But both the things are not happening. So we need to wait until it gets failed. Just wait. See, I tried to send you. You please go on mute, speaker. Now, if I try to receive, no, so interrupt received, trying to, shutting down. I don't know why it happened like that. Okay, so it is not getting the response actually. So that's the reason I have cancelled. Yeah, why it is this? So I'm closing this, okay? Because sometimes, so that is why. So we should never keep the log files and other things in the local machine. Okay, so now I'm opening. So let me close it. Manager. Where is git bash? Git. Could not fork child. There are no available terminals. So some issue has happened. Let me just check. So I'm going to end the task. Okay, and I'm going to end that task also. Okay, I have closed those tasks. So let me open. Yeah. CD CD Terraform project CDS3. Okay, now see here Terraform state. Now Terraform plan. So let me see. Okay, so now it is going to change. So apply. Now see the date here. Now see 18.51, right? Now see the date. Actually, these things and all should be finished in seconds. If something if something gets stuck in the local machine, see. So that is why tomorrow I'm going to show you how to configure S3 backend. Now see here, what was the date now? 1851. That is Terraform.t1, right? Now see. So 19 dot, and it will take a backup also. Okay, because this state has backup will have the previous state before changing from Mithun to Maddie. It will have this. It will have the backup. Okay, clear? Now tomorrow I will explain. So in order to avoid all this issue, we are going to configure the what? The log file and the TF state in the S3 bucket. So in S3 bucket, and we are going to create the log file in DynamoDB. Okay. So both these things we are going to cover. So for today, that is enough. And I'm going to stop the recording, and I'm going to